football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. And welcome to Saban Field at Bikini Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, a group with a lot to prove here today, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So in year 2 of the 12-team playoff, we get to see these 4 on-campus first-round games. Now, last year, Kirk, visiting teams like Tennessee, Indiana, SMU didn't look ready for the occasion. They got overwhelmed early and could never recover.
And, Chris, if you flip it over to the other side, the teams that were at home, Ohio State is a team that really stands out. I mean, they had that disappointing loss to Michigan. Everybody thought their season is over, and they end up taking advantage of playing at home in that first game against Tennessee, create some momentum, and ended up winning 4 straight and won a national championship. So where these games are played and who can take advantage of those opportunities is very big in the postseason. I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they'll give it to him. You seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Checks this down to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. 1st down and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback will throw it off the 1-pass option. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Automatic on the PAT. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the back now goes in motion to throw. It's Simpson. He dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Porton. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They field to the 49. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
No way.
Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
I know it didn't like me.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find room. It's Miller.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot. Contact, no penalty, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result,
Why didn't he go?
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Offense facing 4th down.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 4.
My B.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
A direct snap. Fights through a tackle. Use the stiff arm to extend the run, pick up a few extra yards. Now it's second down here. Bootleg looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
No.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Receiver makes the grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. And the completion made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a shotgun run call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. What we saw right there.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
We see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker. out, and you can take advantage of it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Porton. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to chuck it again. Grab by the receiver. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Porton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. And they bring him down, but now before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Catch made on the out route. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Becoming a long mark. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown. A much-needed counter punch done. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Once they go hurry up, you can't stop
They
it.
thought
Roll.
about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a keeper. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. So the offense calls it. Here, that's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Caught quickly. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. And the ball to the ground. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Offense makes their way on the field. Here comes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Now, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Caught in the backfield. It's Williamson. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
BB4 Eels.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. So here comes the back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop. The football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not... gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Simpson. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Nice. Big F.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Second down.
D. We would be huge.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking for some space. It's Harden. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
At the 31-yard line.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. He hands it off from the gun.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Leaning on the run game here late. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. That run sets up a critical third down play. And now the handoff. Has the first down and more. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They try to sneak it for the first. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, and he breaks free at the 10. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Here's the second down play.
Second down.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Williams. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Second down play coming up.
Second down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
No gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Second down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game.
SMH.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Touchdown, Alabama. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today. Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
He's going to take off here. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0.
GG.
And advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance.